Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away, and today's starter, Ben Brown. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a big swing and a miss.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. To the right side. Throws to first in time. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's the Giants lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Lawrence Butler.
Boog, this guy had 8 home runs last month. Now, it might not sound like a ton, but when you do the math and add that up over the course of a season, those are huge numbers. So when you think about that kind of consistency, they better be very careful in the way that they approach it.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Brown. Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ripped on a line. Happ makes the grab. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And getting to start, Jordan Hicks.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And that's way high. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. John Birdie at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Hicks, 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2015.
0-2. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That just misses, and the count's even at 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Kyle Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tucker with 4 runs batted in his last game.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
And this one looks like trouble. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Flips the corner. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's a fair ball. And it gets by him. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1. They're still chasing it as he rounds second as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. Suzuki at third with 2 away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Cubs on the board with this triple. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the second inning, set to go. And here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Happ ranging back on it. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. His 7th home run of the season. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And up next for the Giants, Lawrence Butler. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Elliot Ramos.
The designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Out to short. Swanson throws to first in time. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Casey sizing this one up. And that is that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that is out of play. Hicks ready to fire now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Owen Casey, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Next pitch is outside. This to third, Chapman. Out number 3.
Out.
1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Patrick Bailey. Brown back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. The 1-1. Foul ball there. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, his second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So here's Wade now. First time up was a pop out. They say you win.
No ball, 1 strike.
Pulls that one foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Willy Adames stands in. Fought off foul. The 0-1. And Adames swings through that one.
No ball.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Horner makes the catch. And that'll do it. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike. Right side. And foul ball. This one in the air, right field. And that will drop foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. So the batting order turns over. Here's Nico Horner. Struck out looking his first time. Hit on the ground to short. Adames tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And up next for Chicago, John Birdie. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Butler makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. Grounded out his first time. Up and in. And that is ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. First
No.
offering, and it just misses. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. And that's
Ball,
off
no.
the inside edge. Now
2-0.
2-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2-1 now. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. First
Ball.
pitch, and he just misses. Suzuki, 30 years old now. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. That to right. Lunges, got it.
Well, just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play, and he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort, though, and a nice job to hang on to the ball throughout the catch.
1-0.
Happ takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
And that's
Too
ball
low.
2. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one
No,
just
that's a ball.
misses. 2
Full
down,
count.
nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's
Out on
out.
the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Get how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Eldred.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Movement in the
No
Cubs
ball.
bullpen.
1 strike.
Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Presley getting loose as well. Swing and a drive deep right field. And that is a foul ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Now the 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Bailey, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he hit him.
Dead
He
ball.
had
That
2
hit.
strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ryan Brazier.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lee in the box again, takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Line drive, come on.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul.
Ball. 1-2.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself
That's
to the
out.
bag, and that'll do it. So the Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And now it's Dansby Swanson. He hit into a double play his first time up. And it's fouled away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And next for the Cubs, Owen Casey. 0 for 1 so far. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swanson leads off first with one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
No,
that misses the zone. 2-2.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Amaya in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. The Giants leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low, and it's 2-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Out. That is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 4 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Willy Adames. Brazier back to work. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He hammers one out to center, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Here's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And there's a foul ball. That's to third. Birdie. Ball 1, no strikes. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Next will be the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one hammered center field. Back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 6-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next, Bryce Eldridge. Inside, ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. And that's a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
And that one in the air center field. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ground ball right side. Fitzgerald gets it to first. Out. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And stepping in is the speedy John Birdie. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat. Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that misses. And now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish, you better expect him to be turning on something.
Outside.
It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
There's the strike up high. And the count is 3-1. Birdie stands at first with one out. Rip to third. Chapman tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Pressly. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now he breaks his back. Pressly hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
He steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th. Wade now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Miller also now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And gone into the home run basket. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willy Adames. That one found hard the other way. Pressly, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a ground ball. Swanson fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. And the lead is stretched to... We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Randy Rodriguez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Suzuki leading things off and takes a strike. To the right side. The throw to first.
That's an out.
1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Happ stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one fouled off. The Giants up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Full count.
On the ground at first. Takes it himself.
He's
2
out.
up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Just
Outside.
missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a swing and a miss
1-1.
there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 7-1. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now batting,
Lawrence Butler, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Chapman stands at second with no outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one hammered. And it hits the fence. Chapman scores. The relay not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
So a man aboard. Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. Fouled off left side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Oh, that's that slurp right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Inside move to second, and he's back in on a dive. That's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout. Number 43 taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
number 15, Nick Santana.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 9-1. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Tom Murphy. Good opportunity for him first and second with nobody out. And a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
to the top of the order, Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. Fastball almost got him there. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. In the air out towards right center. Casey hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Pinch hitter coming on, Gerard Encarnacion. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Line drive. Casey makes the grab, and that is that. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back after this on the show. Staying in the game on defense, Nick Senzel. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Gerard Encarnacion. He takes over as the new first baseman. And here comes Dansby Swanson. In there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Right through there for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first, and Swanson is set down. So digging in, Owen Casey. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And that's down and away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one at the knees for a strike. Strike 2.
2-2.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Just off the inside edge. Just off the inside edge. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. He's out. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Horner. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 13-1. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 43 departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Julian Merriweather.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
One down, base is empty. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they tack one on the board. It's 14-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One down. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. This one in the air. Bush under it. He's got it. Two down. Two outs, base is empty. Nick Senzel, the next Giant to hit. RBI single his last time up. That one fouled off. Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the ninth. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Last chance for the home team. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. And this is very likely the last. New pitcher on now, Landon Root.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double. So up next, John Birdie, 1 for 3. And misses inside. Hoerner at second with nobody out. In there at the knees. Outside low. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Chapman zips it across. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Here's Kyle Tucker. First pitch misses. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. One out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A 2-run homer. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 14-3.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
It's through for a hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. This one smoked, could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Suzuki coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe. It's 14-4. So digging in, Michael Busch. That clips a corner. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Good eye right there.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. That's to third. Chapman. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And the batter now, Dansby Swanson. First pitch just misses. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Little dribbler up along third, and foul ball. On the ground, could be 2. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the missed play. So bases all loaded up. Owen Casey digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And that one hit to first. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. That one down the line and foul ball. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw into second. So back to the top of the order. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lee puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. 1 out left for the Cubs. Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. That one is upstairs. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, there was no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
14-7 at the end of this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.